Hi there and welcome. Today, we are going to walk through a huge time saver in QuickBooks Online. We will be learning how to import journal entries directly into your company file. This process is a game changer if you have a large number of entries to make. It is perfect for things like detailed payroll entries from a third-party service or complex month-end adjustments prepared in a spreadsheet. Using the import feature helps you avoid tedious manual data entry, which saves you a lot of time and significantly reduces the chance of making mistakes. First, let's talk about preparing your file, as this is the most critical step. QuickBooks can import data from a CSV or an Excel file. Your spreadsheet must be set up with specific columns for the import to work. The absolutely essential columns are journal number, journal date, account, and then either a debit amount or a credit amount for each line. You can also include other optional columns like description, name, for a customer, vendor, or employee, class, and location if your business uses these tracking categories. A very important rule is that for any single journal entry, the total of your debits must equal the total of your credits. For example, if you have a journal entry with the number 250 and it has 4 lines in your spreadsheet, the sum of all debits for those 4 lines must exactly match the sum of all credits. Also, pay close attention to the details in your file. The account names you use in your spreadsheet must be an exact match to the names in your QuickBooks chart of accounts, including spelling and punctuation. For dates, use a clear and simple format like mm/dd/yyyy to prevent import errors. Once your file is perfectly formatted and saved, log into your QuickBooks Online account. In the top right corner, click on the gear icon. A menu will appear. Look under the Tools column and select Import Data. On the next page, QuickBooks will give you several data types you can import. Click on the Journal Entries option. Now, you will see a screen asking you to upload your file. Click the Browse button, navigate to where you saved your spreadsheet on your computer, select it, and then click Next. The following screen is for mapping your data. This is where you tell QuickBooks which column from your spreadsheet corresponds to which field in QuickBooks. For instance, you need to make sure your journal date column is correctly matched to the journal date field in QuickBooks. QuickBooks is pretty smart and will try to match them for you, but you should always double check. If a field is mismatched, simply click the drop-down menu next to it and select the correct header from your file. After you confirm all the fields are mapped correctly, click Next. QuickBooks will now show you a final review of the data before it imports. It will display a summary of the journal entries from your file and will highlight any errors it finds in red. Common errors include using an account name that doesn't exist in your chart of accounts or having an entry where the debits and credits do not balance. You cannot edit the data on this screen. If you find any errors, you must go back to your original spreadsheet, fix the issues, save the file again, and then re-upload it. If everything looks good and you see no red error messages, you are ready to complete the import. Click the Import button. QuickBooks will then process the file and confirm how many entries were successfully brought into your books. You can verify the import by checking your chart of accounts or by running a journal report for the dates you imported. And that's all there is to it. You have now learned how to efficiently import journal entries, which will make your bookkeeping process much faster and more accurate. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial. I really hope you found it helpful. If you did, please give this video a like and consider subscribing to the channel for more useful tips and tricks to make your accounting easier. Don't forget to click the notification bell so you get an alert every time a new video is posted. If you have any questions about this process, please drop them in the comments section below. Thanks again, and see you in the next video.